Today is our 33rd wedding anniversary, and every year we explore nature, and this year is no different. Today we found a new park that we didn't even know about before. Let's go down that road. Hello, faithful people. I'm Orlene.
I'm Gary.
And this is Roads of Faith. Yes, today, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, yes.
We always go somewhere to get into nature somehow, having our anniversary the end of April. This is April 25th, by the way. You won't be seeing it on our anniversary, but a couple days later anyway. And this year we're in an entirely different part of the country than we're normally in. We're usually back in Wisconsin area or Illinois or somewhere around there. So this year is totally different, and we just discovered this park now, and I wish we had discovered it sooner, but we will definitely be back. This is
Sun Valley Regional Park.
And it's actually a little closer than Wedekind Park, I think, that we went to the other day, and we did a video on that as well. So check that one out if you didn't already. This one had a little bit more wildlife. We weren't able to capture all of it, but we did get some. And we just thought we'd share really quick how we met.
Once upon a time, long, long ago. Well, maybe not quite so long ago. There was a vicar at St. John's in Baraboo, the church in a neighboring town to where I was. A vicar who was assigned to introduce the neighboring bachelor pastor to a new member of their congregation. And it just happened to be this sweet little gal next to me.
I was an advertising director at a daily newspaper in the town, and it's kind of funny. We have to back up a little bit.
We're going to back up some more. Okay.
Because at the time that Gary and I met, I was a single parent with 2 young boys. And I had recently moved to this new town in Wisconsin, my boys and I, and started this job. And I had been there just started in July, and I met Gary in February. So I was fairly new to the area. And my pastor was a friend of Gary's, and he introduced us kind of through another person, the vicar, that year. And so anyway, the funny part is, before we met, I had told myself that I was never going to get married again. I was never going to go through that again. I was never going to go through heartbreak again. I just didn't want to do that. But I wanted someone in my life, someone special, preferably the same faith as I had, and who went to church, because I had a problem with that in the past. And and then here's Gary, who at the time had 2 congregations.
Yeah, and I had just recently, prior to our meeting, had talked to a person who was planning to get married and wanted to know what my opinion was of marrying a woman who had 2 children. And I explained to him that I would not think that's a good idea, and personally I would never get myself in a situation like that.
God has a sense of humor. So that's how we met, was mainly, I guess, through my pastor and God answering both our prayers.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's worked out well anyway. So now we have the 2 boys and 5 grandchildren, and then we have 2 girls that Gary and I had after we were married, and 3 more grandchildren from that so far.
So far.
We still have 2 single kids.
It's been happily ever since.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. It really helps to marry someone that you have a lot in common with, and Gary and I have a lot in common, and we like a lot of the same interests and have a lot of the same ideas on things, and so yeah, it makes life a lot easier. So enough about us. we're gonna go take you on the hike that we went on today. We will probably be back some point, although it's starting to get a little, all of a sudden it's gonna be maybe too warm to be doing a lot of this, but we'll see.
This could be the first anniversary that we've had without rain.
It always rains every year at some point. Sometimes it's late at night, sometimes it's early in the morning, but at some point. And here it's 0 precipitation chance today.
Yeah, we already had our 1 day of rain this month, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take you on the trail and hope you enjoy the scenery. There he is. Hey, little fella. Oh. Hi. Fella or gal, just sunning away. You all by your lonesome? Huh? Anybody else here? Let's see if I can get a closer up. Look, that's your smiley face. You are really relaxed. I see ya. You're not moving for anything, are you? That's probably good. Know what made that big mound there. We've seen a lot of the goat head around. Haven't seen these. Might not be the right time of year. So there's more trails going off this way. And over that way. We've seen some people walking. This is a big park. We saw a jackrabbit, but he was way off in the distance. Saw some little lizards, but I don't think we saw the Great Basin collared one. And that's what we're in right now, the Great Basin Desert. We just saw this now. Evidently the 4 disc golfers that we saw when we first came in also did not see this. There was a farmer's stand on our way here, and we've been talking about getting some more honey. Usually you should have what's in your region so that it helps with allergies and things. Well, this is a sage honey, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of that here, so hopefully that'll help. Gary seems to be having some problems with some allergies, and that could be what it is. So we're going to try this, and it does not crystallize. It's also good for the lungs and the liver. Hope you enjoyed that little hike. It was windy out, so I didn't film a lot. I just did a lot of pictures, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Sun Valley Regional Park by Sparks, Nevada.
We did the inner loop this time. Next time.
Did we? I don't even know what trail we were on.
Sunrock Trail, but it's kind of on the inside. And then there's an outer loop that we're planning to get on that goes about 2.5 miles, a little over that. We'll see.
Okay. All right. We'll be checking out some maps. Okay, so if you haven't had a chance to come here, I hope you can, if you live near here, come on over because this is a cool park. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And next to it, a bell's going to pop up. If you have not subscribed before, and if you have not tapped the bell, do that so that you can be notified every time new videos come up. Check out our Facebook page, Roads of Faith, and until next time, God bless.